Hey guys, welcome to round 4 of the Boosted Media GT3 League series. We're at Spa today. One of my favourite tracks, as you guys know, a very popular track as well. So we're hoping for some really good racing today. We did a test race last weekend here as well. Had a lot of fun. Actually ended up winning that one, but we only had 6 or 7 guys in there. And I know there's going to be some guys tonight that are quite a bit faster than I am, even though my pace here isn't too bad. We're in the 2:16s around here on a good lap. I know the fast guys are just cracking into the 2:15s, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, let me know how you guys are going in the comments. Thanks to all the guys who are jumping in at crazy times of the night as well. It's just on 8 p.m. here in Australia. Well, here on the east coast of Australia, I should say. But I know it's you guys have a time change tonight in some areas of the US tonight, I think. And I know it's like I can see a couple of comments in here now. 3 a.m. in Texas, and yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for jumping in if it is well, thank you everybody for jumping in, but thank you in particular if it's a crazy time of night where you are. 2 a.m. and can't sleep, Dark Light. Well, yeah, this probably isn't the best way to go to sleep. Although maybe the stream is so boring that you will fall asleep. Hopefully not. But we'll see how we go. All right, well, the session will be opening up in just a minute, so let's bring up the voice chat again. And I'll throw to Tom to introduce the stream. All right, guys, just letting you know we're live on the chat now. Tom, do you want to introduce what we're doing tonight in a little bit more detail for us?
All right, I'll go into as much detail as I possibly can. We're at Spa, and we're racing cars, and It's going to be wild.
Nice,
Is that enough?
Nice. Well, give us a bit more info on the format, practice.
Okay, I think we've got I think it's about half an hour practice, then maybe 2 lap quali, and then we're going to do a heat split, so half the field at a time.
Yep.
In heat, and then all together for the feature race. So the heats are 5 laps, the full feature's 10 laps.
Cool. All right, so we'll be racing in one heat and not racing in the other. So I'll do is I'll broadcast style the one that I'm not racing in. Everything else will be done from the driver's eye perspective. So just jumping into the session now. Thanks for that, Tom. I will see. How's your pace going?
Real good, mate.
Yeah, really. Tom's running the HPP pedals for testing at the moment. We're working on a review of those, so I'm expecting him to be a lot faster than he has been in previous races. Let's just say. So we'll see.
Oh man, jeez.
No expectation or anything. No pressure.
All right, yeah. Change of pedals, that'll speed you up for sure.
Definitely. Well, you've put a couple of hours into them by now, though, haven't you?
Oh no, nothing like that. Maybe half an hour. But,
okay. Well,
instantly in love with them. So
excellent.
It hasn't taken.
Don't give too much away just yet.
Oh, but I love them.
All right, we'll see how you go on track.
Okay.
put your big boy boots on, Tommy. You'll be right.
Yeah, mate.
Tommy, if you love them so much, why have you got them on Gumtree? I don't understand.
That's how Boosted Media is funded, is it? Tom's been selling all the gear in the black market under the table.
I've got heaps of stuff cheap from him.
Oh right, okay. Well, he can start paying. He can start paying for storage then. All right, just about loaded in, guys. All right, from London, from Portland, Oregon, 2 a.m. Wow. Which car are you going to run, Daniel? Daniel put together a series of videos for us doing hot laps in each different car to help the guys out as well, which was really, really appreciated. Thank you so much, Daniel. I really do appreciate all the effort that you go to help us out with pretty much everything at Boosted Media. He's almost like a part of the team. It's crazy, and I wish that I could repay him better than I can right now, but yeah, he is very, very much appreciated. All right, we're live in the session. Let's jump across to our practice screen here. It is a fixed setup, just for those who are... Daniel says easy there. Nah, man, we love you, man. We love you. So it is a fixed setup. We are running the medium downforce setup, for those wondering. So all we have control of is ABS and tire temperatures. I think can we do tire temperatures? Yeah, we can do tire temperatures, and that is just about it. Tire temperatures, tire pressure. What am I talking about? Tire temp. We can control our tire temperatures. Anyway, let's get out on track now and see how we go against these guys. Let's talk more race. Yeah, we're jumping in now, Dingus Malingus. I was just chatting away while we were getting things set up, while we were loading in. So we've got 30 minutes of practice. Let's do it. I'm running the fixed over-the-shoulder camera with the GoPro sitting right there as well. And let me know if there's any issues at all with sound levels or anything like that as well. We should be pretty good to go, but if there is anything that needs fixing, let me know now, because there won't be an opportunity to fix it once we're underway so easily. So I'm going to wind my bias down to 52.5.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it.
First live stream, Tamberley. Welcome, mate. I don't live stream all that often, but do it as often as I possibly can. So Daniel's going to jump in a different car that he hasn't already driven, okay? And he's still going to win. Not even fair. It's good to have a fast guy to follow, though. Now, the first lap after a new set of tyres seems to be when things are at their optimum in this car on this track. After that, pace definitely starts to drop off. So I'm going to try and chuck in a fast lap straight off the bat here after our out lap. Just trying not to overcook the tyres on the out lap here. Welcome, Edward. Good to see you on a live stream, mate. Looks like the lighting and everything's working okay, so I think we're all good. Everything's working. Hey Stu, how you doing, mate? Alright, let's get the hammer down now. Let's see if we can set a fast lap straight away. What kind of pace are we up against? Nobody's set a lap just yet. They're all sandbagging. Motion rig is running, yeah. Motion rig is definitely running. Alright, let's throw down. A little sketchy in the rear there. Definitely lost some exit speed. That's okay. What I do for a living, I do do this for a living, basically. The channel is our full-time jobs for Tom and I. All the gear that you see is basically stuff that's been sent to us for review. The majority of it's stuff that we've reviewed and had sent to us, or, you know, HP sponsored the screens and sent those to us in exchange for using them in some videos as well. So, still a little slow there. Whoa, big slide, big tank slapper. All right, let's go back out. Woo! Wasn't expecting that. Jeez. So, yeah, this is our full-time job, Tom and I both.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
That's why we have such a crazy, elaborate setup. We basically wanted to try and have it, you know, we wanted to make the best possible quality racing videos that we could. Essentially, not actually wearing seat belts at the moment. I took them off when we put the D-box on the system, and I haven't put them back on yet, but I do actually need to chuck them back on again pretty soon. AM. This wheel actually has two funky switches. One there and one there. Hi, Adam. Oh, we got a spinner. Okay, I'm going to focus this time when I do my fast lap instead of reading comments. Yeah, I thought I'd adjust the GoPro. I wanted to try and sort of emulate that over the shoulder shot that you get in real life racing, and I think it looks pretty good. Obviously not quite as dynamic as the helmet cam, but the helmet cam's not really practical for streaming. So I figured this was the next best thing. I've got chat on a screen just up there. I got a, if you have a look at the rig tour, you'll see it. I got a 42-inch TV above the big TV, which is where I read all the chat. All right, I'm going to shut up for a bit while I try and do a decent lap.
Fastest lap for Saunders, 2:19.75. That's 20 minutes to go.
Try to minimise the steering there. Oh, got a car stopped. Not too bad so far, we're doing okay.
Fastest lap for Sega, 2:18.00.
Yeah, we've got a video discussing if you look up Fanatec settings boosted media, you'll find it, and it goes through every single setting, what it does, what it means, and it'll really sort of help you get the best out of it to suit your particular driving style. How was that? 2:17.2. Not fast enough. I said there was going to be some fast guys tonight. We're 3rd place at the moment. Tom's in 4th place. Really hope we get a good battle with Tom tonight. I think the grip is different in ACC.
That's the new fastest lap for Ford, 2:17.72. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1.
Oh, front end's not sticking at all. Alright, I'm going to go back into the pits, get a fresh set of tyres again. We'll do one more quick lap on the fresh set of tyres. And then we'll do some, we'll run out those tyres so I get a better feel for how the tyre progression goes. Just quickly looking at the comments here. G'day Alan, how you doing mate? Yeah, I think we've caught up with everything. I answered Speed Force Sim Racer's question already. Yeah, I think we're all good. Let's head back out.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Just under 200 viewers as well. Thanks very much guys for jumping in. Hope you enjoy the stream. Whoa! Cold tires. Another big twitch, jeez.
Okay, well, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. That's the new fastest lap for Swanders, 2:16.65.
I think the track temperature must be coming up a bit. Favorite part of the set, I mean it's impossible to say because like everything works together so well. I'm absolutely loving the D-Box at the moment. That's been transformative for me. I'd say that's probably the thing that, I mean obviously other than the screens, and I've been using the SimiCube 2 Ultimate so long now that I'm kind of just used to it and a little bit desensitized. I'd say the D-Box is probably my favorite thing at the moment, just because it's fresh and new and exciting I suppose. But the thing I love the most about the rig is the way everything works so well together, I think. Alright, let's cheat a bit on the start here, get a nice wide. Let's go. Yeah, track temperature is definitely a little higher than it was, I think. It's definitely moving around a little bit more. That's okay. It's the same for everybody, so it's certainly not an excuse. Still in third position at the moment. Oh, I had to back out a little bit there, definitely lost some time. Not my fastest lap.
was just done a 216.04.
216 flat for Dylan Price, or Dylan Burst rather. Or I wouldn't expect any less from Dylan. An alien if there ever was one. Alright, let's try another hot lap.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Yeah, it's definitely helping me feel what's going on with the car more, I would say, Speed Force Racer. Ooh, a little late on the brakes there. Overcooked it again. Yeah, it's a fixed setup, if that's what you're asking. We're running the medium downforce setup.
Alright, well, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Hey Dave, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm using your brake bias strategy for this track, by the way, Dave. Down to 50.5 for the last and first turns, and then back up to 52.5. Seems to work well for me. So I appreciate that little tidbit from your race video the other week.
You've just done a 218.91.
If I had to buy everything that we review here, the channel wouldn't exist. It's as simple as that. Or at least it would exist, but it wouldn't be able to, we wouldn't be able to go through, you know, we wouldn't be producing the amount of content that we're doing. It just wouldn't be possible.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace.
I had to catch that one.
I'll delete this lap. You've cut the track.
We'll see if we can get a tow down Kemmel Straight. Don't pull over. No, don't let me past.
P5.
That's an off track for sure. Yep, there it is.
Okay, well, you need to watch the track limits.
The LG screens look, I mean, I haven't had hands-on with them, but judging from Gamer Muscle and Carl Gosling's videos that they did on the C1s recently, they look pretty darn good. I mean, I've actually been considering buying a set for our second rig once we've moved studios. We don't have space for it now, but I really want to set up a second rig with big screens once we've moved studios. And I think those are a prime candidate at the moment. I mean, you know, those videos were sponsored, so you can't be 100% sure, but both Gamer Muscle and Carl Gosling I personally find to be quite trustworthy, and I don't think that they would sugarcoat things. So, yeah, they look really good. The only concern that I have with them, and I have done quite a bit of research into it, is they have extremely thin panels. Like, we're talking 5 or 6 millimeters thick, so it's very, very easy to damage, and they're not really suitable for motion rigs. So even though they're light, you can't really put them on a motion rig and have them moving around because the panels will just crack. So I've actually been looking at some way to sort of put together an exoskeleton or something to potentially strengthen them a little bit to use them on a motion rig.
215.77. Alright, well, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So we'll see. I'm going to jump out of Andrew's way here.
Clear right.
Okay, let's try and get a decent lap here before we close it off. Yeah, you definitely don't need bigger than, if you're using triples, you definitely don't need bigger than 65 inch. For a single screen, 85 would probably be great, but for triple 60, anything bigger than 65, and you're starting to, you know, you're starting to make the cars look giant. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend going any bigger than 65 for triples. And I'm not just saying that so that nobody does it, so that I have the biggest screens. That's not the reason. I genuinely don't think, like if I had my time again, I probably would go 55 instead of 65. It's just like I got these screens because that's what I had, you know, that's what I had available to me. So of course I was going to jump on it. But I think 55 probably would have been the better choice. These screens work really well for closed cabin cars. For open wheelers, they are a little bit more challenging. You do start to run into that giant car problem a little bit. Like you can work around it. But yeah, I think 55 is probably the sweet spot for giant screens, and I think 32 is the sweet spot for regular size screens. That's my take on it anyway. Alright, we've got 2 minutes 45 left in the session, so time for one more lap, and then I'll have another look at the comments before we jump into qualifying. It's a little bit hard to answer and read intricate, detailed questions while I'm trying to set laps. so apologies for that. See if we can get a tow here.
Left, 2 minutes to go.
Dragging me along. We're going to get held up through the turn though, I bet. Whoa!
Sector 1 time was good.
Clear right.
Slap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Sorry, Jim. My bad. Let's jump out of the way here. Don't want to get in his way. He might be on a quick lap too.
Okay, well, you've used half your fuel.
Alright, we'll be jumping into qualifying in just a moment. And then as Tom explained before, if you're not sure about the format, check out the description below the video. That's all explained there. But basically we have 2 heats and then a feature race at the end. The 2 heats are a split field. So I'll be participating in one and then broadcast styling the other one. G'day Golden, how you doing, mate? Don't drive in the mirrors. Yeah, well, I didn't want to get in. I wasn't on a fast lap anyway. I don't want to hold up anybody else from doing a fast lap when I'm on a cool down lap. That's the reason why I got out of the way. I'm not driving around looking at the mirrors the whole time.
Checkered flag, 6th place.
Okay, so we ended up 6th. We only did one decent lap there. The rest of them I kind of messed up.
On your
So
left. Clear left.
have a quick look here.
That's the end of the session, V6.
That's the results. You guys can see them there on the overlay. I can't see them as clearly as you can. P6 apparently in qualifying, so that's all right. Let's jump out. We've got qualifying starting already. We don't want to waste any time because it is a short track. So let's just bring the relative standings up. Brake bias is set correctly. All right, I'll get this qualifying out of the way and then I'll read some more comments. Dylan, I would expect to kill it. I wouldn't expect anything. What was his lap time? I didn't see. Was he in the 14s? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I reckon that Bottas might be on for the win today. It's going to be an interesting race for sure. G'day Renee, how you doing, mate?
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
Wow, have some understeer. Yeah, Discord's working. We're just all being quiet because qualifying. We don't want to distract anyone. Yeah, I think Max probably will win. Maybe, we'll see. Because they both got synoded in qualifying, to use Christian's terminology. Alright, I'm going to focus now for a couple of laps while we do qualifying, and then I'll touch base with you again in just a minute. Try and get in the 16s here. That's the goal. Oh no! Just touched the grass. Don't put it in the wall. All right, we've still got time for another lap. Oh, that sucks. Just touched the Astro there, pushing a little bit harder than I wanted to. Oh man, no way. It's all right, we've still got time for another lap. It's just the tires aren't going to be as switched on as they were. That's really disappointing. Lucky I kept it off the wall though. Jeez. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be as quick on the second lap. So I don't think a top 5 is on the cards now, but we'll see. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever spun there. I think that was weird. Must have just touched the outside and just enough to turn the car around. I'm just happy I kept it off the wall. Anyway, I'm going to focus again. We'll try another lap. Don't touch my grass. Little slow through there, not my best. Yeah, I'm a second down, but we might still be on for a top 5, maybe. Tom's in second. Just taking it a little easy so I don't get any off tracks. We might still be in a top 4. We'll see.
Fastest lap for Sega, 2:18.54.
Nah, we'll go one more lap.
Position. You're currently 0.18 off the pace. You've just done a 2:18.02.
7th position at the moment. Final lap. The problem is the tyres just go off, so if you don't get it done your first lap, it's a lot more difficult. But I'm just going to go balls to the wall now, or push as hard as we can. See what we can do. A little bit quicker. Power down so early there. It's not going to be a blinder, but yeah. I mean, I just saw a flash up on the screen there as well. Boothie said the tyres have only got one good lap in them as well, which I just can't believe I spun there. That was so crazy. I've done hundreds of laps around here. I've never spun there. A little bit quicker maybe. 2:17.9. It's not going to be enough to bump me up the order though. Oh well, that's all right. Starting from 7th, we'll see what we can do. Tom's in 3rd. Good on him. Well done. Let's jump out and have a look. Hey Jay, how you doing, mate?
P7.
Oh man, that spin though. Let's oh, we're gridding up already, so we'll jump on the grid.
No Qually burst.
What happened, Booth?
Ain't me.
All right. Nah, don't get nervous about these sorts of things anymore. I get more nervous about the weekly races, although I probably should be nervous after the shit show that I put on at Nordschleife 2 weeks ago, or a month ago. That was an embarrassment. We didn't make it past turn 2, and then I had that horrible wipeout on the second race. Almost 300 viewers on the stream now. That's crazy. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. All right.
I was just saying on
See how
Facebook
we
they
go.
got red flagged or something for the rain.
Pardon me. I still got a bit of a cough left over from the flu I had 2 weeks ago.
Fast blokes not qualify on purpose.
The simulator,
The air temp
yeah,
is
including
19
everything that you can
Celsius.
see, is just a little bit over 100,000. For that, that's the screens, the computers, the cameras, you know, everything that's associated with what you're seeing right now.
Stay behind the safety car.
Okay. Let's do this.
Be careful from Earth's coming through.
You know, Boothie, that the person that says good luck, take it easy, everybody, is the guy that wipes out half the field, right?
I won't. I'll do your best.
Take it easy.
GLHF.
Wait for the iRACING
Okay, well,
rain to
nice and
stand
neat. Stay out of trouble.
Alright, so we don't go until the green light.
Go, nail
There we
it.
go. We're already 3 wide.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay. Tuck in, let's do it. Had to back right out of the throttle there.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Got one. Okay, let's try to catch the lead pack. Oh no, Lambo spun behind us. Had nothing to do with us, but I just saw a massive crash in the mirror. Don't know if you guys saw that. We're just gonna try and catch the lead bunch here. Close this gap. That's Tom gone.
There's an incident in blue on. It looks like Ford.
Hold your line. Clear left.
That's Tom out. Whoa, just lost the camera. Looks like the camera's rebooting. Hopefully it comes back. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, you're gonna have a battery indicator there. We'll switch that. I'll switch that off after the next thing.
Hold your line.
Don't know what happened there. Must have overheated or something.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
I'll get rid of those SD card and battery meters in just a moment.
Car right. Clear right.
Jeez, that was keen. Technical problems introduces more realism, that's true. I don't know what caused, that's the first time it's done that. Anyway, we're focusing here. Yeah, I'm pushing. That's Dylan in front of me though, who's one of the fastest people around. I'm hoping he'll drag us up.
The leader's just done a 2:16.62. Car in front lap time is at 2:16.74. Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3.
All right. Try to catch him. I see dust. Nah, they're good.
The gap in front is now 1.8.
All right, we're going to see Boothie versus Dylan now. Hopefully they hold each other up. Right, Dylan's through.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.0.
It's the 488 Evo GT3.
I think P2's binned it in the chicane.
No, 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 no. Daniel Yeaman binned it from the lead. Oh dear.
You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. P5. 2 laps remaining.
His tyres will be cooked too. Might have a chance. Ferrari versus Lambo, let's see.
On your left, clear left.
Keep it clean, yeah. The GoPro's running off a external power supply, otherwise it just overheats constantly.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.8.
We've got one more lap after this one, so coming into the final lap. So we've got 2 5-lap heats and then a 10-lap feature.
One more lap to go.
Just didn't quite have the pace to close down Boothie, unfortunately. I was hoping we might get a decent battle with him, but he and Dylan had checked out a little bit there.
Sorry about the contact there.
It's certainly not easy.
The gap in front is now 2.
Glad you're enjoying it though, Jay. It's just practice, mate. When I first started, I could not talk and drive at all. It's also having 2 young kids, I'm used to having to pay attention to my driving whilst dealing with screaming children and everything as well. So it's certainly not something that comes natural. It's just something that I've practiced and practiced and practiced until I'm at a point where I can actually do it. I've got a little display Well, I shouldn't say little. I got a 42-inch LCD above the 65. Just up there, which is where all the comments are. So that's how I'm able to read that. There we go. So 5th place in Heat 1.
There's the checkered flag.
Yeah, mate, 6 minutes.
Not too bad.
Coming.
Not too bad. What happened, Daniel?
Yeah, just fighting with Andrew. Trying to defend on the outside. And the limit of the brakes is in this thing. The hard way.
Unfortunate, unfortunate.
So
I had,
entirely self-inflicted.
I had no answer to your pace though. Afterwards, yeah, couldn't keep up with you there. Good job. All right, let's try and
try and regain some kind of dignity.
There we go. That's that battery warning gone again. I can do one better than that, Mike. If you go down in the, not in the description of this video, but if you have a look on YouTube and just search
what lap was that?
search Boosted Media Rig Tour, you'll see an entire tour of the whole rig, which is probably the best way to do it. Takes you through everything. All right. What happened to you there, Tom? Did you get tangled or did you just drop it on your own? Oh, you there, Tom? Must have gone to the toilet.
Nah, he managed to do that all on his own. I was behind him.
Oh, did he? It's so easily done there.
That was some cool side-by-side action there, Daniel.
All right, let's have a look at Heat 2 here, guys.
Yeah, it went pretty good. Got a bit hairy there.
All right, let's go to replay view,
Yeah, no Heat
so you
2
guys
well,
can
because
see.
we don't have enough drivers to have split the
Oh, there's no Heat 2?
qualifying.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so we're straight in warm-up, and then we've only got a minute and a half left already. Jeez.
Okay, cool. All right, we're going straight into race 2, guys.
We're not in the warm-up yet, because not everyone's exited the race session.
So
Good
we're not
point.
going to...
We have a minute left before it manually ticks us over to the warm-up.
I think Boothie just said he was going to the bathroom as well, so let's leave it as long as we can. Yeah, apparently we didn't have... We had a bunch of drivers...
Checkered flag's out. P5.
Oh, I'm back. Hello. Sorry for
what happened there, Tom? Did you drop it on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped it in qualifying as well. I ended up my fastest lap was my second lap, which the tires were already gone. So
Oh yeah, it's first lap or nothing.
yeah, I dropped it the corner before where you dropped it, which is the first time I think I've ever crashed there.
No name.
Yeah,
Fun to watch.
turning into no name on the change of direction, it just went. So I must have touched the grass or something.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
I've
using the
crashed
D-box,
about
Andrew. It's all
about
running. Everything's
10
running today.
times in the little bit of practice I've done. So
Yeah. No, you got good pace though.
yeah, it seemed alright. But then my tires were absolutely cooked from sliding across the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The PC that we're running at the moment,
Say it looks like Ford's binned it.
Ashish, is
Sure
an
did.
11900K and a 3090 with 32 gig of RAM. We'll probably upgrade to 12th gen after a couple of months, I think. We only just actually got the 11900K up and running. We had all sorts of problems with trying to get parts, so it was a bit of a challenge.
It's now 22 Celsius.
All right, let's go back
Start of the
to
season
race
was,
view here.
It's what now, 8 weeks?
Actually, you can see, if you have a look up the top there, you can actually see, there we go.
It's still, I think it's
That's
still
the
lap 2 or
screen, there's
3
all
they
your
peaked,
comments there. So that's
and
how I read
then
it.
There's what they should be. Although it
Go
seems to be
back
that
down
also
again.
you can get lap 1 pace out of it.
Absolutely loving the
if
D-box
you
so
set up
far.
Right. But
Cold
yeah.
track time.
I don't have the motion turned up very high at all. Like, it's mostly just vibration and a
true.
little bit of
Just-
tilt.
Yeah, it is
But
pretty
yeah, it's
still very
absolutely brilliant. Love it.
cool track temps. But yeah, they're meant to plateau a little
Pardon me.
more. Apparently.
Yeah, I'll probably go
Mods,
go
you've
all
still
out.
got
I'll probably
your
get
iRacing
64 gig of
with
DDR5 or
and
something
got
like
2
that
mates
with
as well
12th
there.
gen, I think. But for now, this doesn't seem to be
right.
bottlenecking
Yeah,
too
I'll
many
check that
games, so
out.
there's not really a whole lot of need to upgrade. Obviously, with such high resolution here, we're running 11520 by 2160. The graphics card, even though it's a 3090, is still very much the limiting factor. So
Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah, it's
Right,
what
turn the
happens
game
when you
volume
watch
up
it.
again. There we go. All right, let's do a couple of warm-up laps here. Or warm-up's still on. Well, a warm-up lap. We're only going to have time for half a lap, actually, but that's all right.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
200 kph.
No, I took the butt kicker off for now, lawnmower. I can see that your comment got hidden because you said butt. No, I took the butt kicker off just so I could get a feel for the tactile feedback you get through the D-box. I'm actually going to be building a four transducer proper system as well with the Dayton Audio transducers pretty soon. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of research on 12th gen yet, Pagana. I watched Jay and Jay's 2 Cents and Gamers Nexus's initial impression videos, and Jay seemed to think that the temperatures were pretty good, but it's definitely going to need some hefty cooling. But I mean, we've got some insane cooling here. Anyway, so I'm not too worried about temperatures. We can definitely keep it under control with the gear that we've got here, but yeah, it's not ideal to have a CPU that can't bleed off. But I mean, like, that's just one of the limitations, because we're still running on silicon. You know, we're cramming more and more and more transistors into a smaller space, increasing power draw, but still having a similar surface area. Temperature is just going to become more and more and more of an issue, because you can't beat the laws of physics, unfortunately. So just going to get out of the way here.
Play right.
How I got this much money together? Well, like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff you see here, like probably 70% of the stuff you see here is all stuff that's been sent for review. So that's the reason why we have it. I mean, I'm the first to admit, like, if I didn't have the YouTube channel, I'd still be running my Club Sport Wheelbase 2.5 with the 55-inch TV and the GT track like what I had when we first started doing sim racing content. So, you know, everything else that's happened since then, like, I have spent quite a lot of money, but everything else that's happened since then has just been as a result of the channel growth and basically, you know, getting sent stuff to review and then including it in the videos. So that's how we manage to afford all the gear is, you know, we make the videos. So a lot of the time we're not actually buying the gear that gets sent to us. So basically it's you guys supporting us and watching the videos, which is what makes it all possible. So we very much appreciate you guys. Oh, I'm not going to lie to you. We've got a video. If you have a look, again on the website, we've got a section on how Boosted Media makes money and why it matters. I would definitely recommend having a watch and a read of that if watching's not your thing. Although you're watching a stream, so watching probably is your thing. We went through everything in detail there, explained, you know, how the finances work, you know, what our policies are with regards to sponsorship and affiliate links and all that stuff. So disclosure of, you know, gear that's received, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, camera's blurry? Which camera? You're talking about the... It's looking fine to me. I'm looking at a live view of it and it looks absolutely fine. So it's got to be your bit rates dropped, I think.
End of the session, P5.
Problem with the car too.
Thanks to Shinga. Appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, I saw that.
Very much appreciate it. All right, guys, we've got 50 seconds until the feature race, 30-minute race, or about 15 laps, so it's a long one. Have a sip of water.
NASCAR meets F1.
And we're going to be underway. Hopefully I don't need to run to the bathroom during the race. Probably should have gone to the bathroom before.
Exactly.
So, what are we? We're going to be starting in 5th on the grid for race 2. All right, 30 seconds. Let's do it.
Good luck, boys. Aye.
Good luck, everybody.
No compulsory.
Do I still come out of the house? Not as often as I should, let's just say. I haven't been allowed out of the house for the last 4 months because of lockdowns, but we're allowed out again now. So, yeah, one of the things I do need to try and have a better work-life balance because
I love how if this was official, he would still lose iRating for P2.
I'm
15 laps. The track temp is 22.
spending so much time working at the moment. It's not very healthy. So, anyway, let's get all this happening. We've got a long race, half-hour race.
26.
Let's go. Yeah, we've had a really good run with subscribers. We've been getting twice as many subscribers per day as Jimmy Broadbent does, which is absolutely insane. But you know, I mean, we just appreciate you guys so much. Like, without your support, you know, our lives would be completely different because this is our full-time job doing this. So
Get ready.
we appreciate you more than you can imagine. All right, gonna wait till green.
Green, green, green.
Okay, let's do it. Already got one going 3 wide into turn 1.
Car left. 3 wide, you're on the right. 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left.
All right, managed to keep it clean. Got Tom behind me.
Left side.
Woo!
Hold your line.
Oh no!
Clear left. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear
Absolutely destroyed. Got a tag there. Nothing I could do about it.
Lacombe.
Nothing I could do about that.
We'll need to come in for repairs.
Yeah,
They've shown
car's
us the
ruined.
meatball flag.
All right, let's have a look at the replay, and then we'll jump back into the race when we can. Nothing I could do about that. All right, let's go to replay view.
Cars.
Ah,
Yeah, nowhere to go.
go to chopper view here. So we're on the inside. We had space though. Then we had to overtake this guy. Oh, he came across on me, and just that was it. Oh. That was really unfortunate. We've still got 2 minutes of towing here, so let's have a closer look again. Go chase cam. We'll go slow motion as well.
Shake and bake, baby.
So it's all right. We'll get back in the race in a minute, but we're going to be right at the back, unfortunately. So I mean, we had space. I think it was a racing incident. It certainly wasn't him, you know, intentionally coming across or anything like that. It was just, we had the slow Lambo. I don't know what the story was with the Lambo.
Pick up the pace, Anthony. Tom's coming.
He scared the crap out of me there.
So here comes
A
the...
bit late on brakes there, sorry.
Oh, it's such a shame. I was looking forward to a really good battle with Tom.
Mesmerised by the chrome, Tommy.
A
So,
little bit.
and now, is he sliding there? It looks like he might actually be netcode sliding because he's on the brakes and then just gave me a tap. And from here, I'm just passenger slide. So, yeah, I mean, that's it's not his fault. It's not my fault. It's just a racing incident, I'd say. Anyway,
I don't think there's like the grass.
it is what it is. I don't think, I wouldn't say took out the culprit. Like, that was not an intentional thing. That was just a racing incident. So, it's just, I'm glad I didn't take out these two as well. But, yeah, I certainly wouldn't say, you know, oh, it's your fault. Like, that was just one of those things that happens, unfortunately, when you're battling for the same bit of track. Anyway, let's see where we are. 35 seconds left to get a drink. That's such a shame, though. I was really looking forward to a good race there. We just got a tiny little touch there. I almost saved it, but we were just sliding, so... I was mostly just paying attention to not crashing into the people in front of me, to be honest. How long is the repairs going to be, though? That's going to be the next question. We're going to be sitting in... If it ends up just being crap, we'll go to broadcast mode and we'll just watch the other guys race. Okay, we're good.
All clear on pit exit.
Okay, let's see if we can catch up to Moz again. That can be our challenge now. We've got 30 minutes, so we may as well try and make the most of it. Yeah, if we didn't get that second impact, we would have been able to keep going for sure, but way too... I mean, the steering wheel was bent 45 degrees, so there was nothing I could do. Why, we want to change the scene there too. There we go.
The leader has just done
Anyway, it is what it is. These things happen.
6.
Well, then don't watch a sheesh. You're welcome to not watch the stream, buddy. Don't complain. Go away if you're going to complain. At the moment, this is the car that I'm focusing on. I don't have time to be competitive in every single car, so if you don't like it, don't watch. Simple as that. Next season, it'll be a different car. Yeah, we do the community race on the alternate fortnights that we don't have the league race and Bandian. So we do those usually on the second weekend of each month is usually where it falls. But we always announce it on the Discord, so you'll see it there. Oh, trust me, I do get frustrated. I just don't, I'm not going to take out my frustration on somebody that's not deserving of, you know, you got 300 people watching a stream. I'm not going to go and, you know, start having an, you know, attack somebody. That's not what we're about. So, no, I don't use the helmet cam for live streams. It's not practical. So we've only got Moz in front of us, and then that's it, basically. Everybody else is half a lap in front.
The gap ahead is now 7.7.
I don't know if I'll be able to catch Moz. He's pretty quick. Yeah, like I'm not going to lose my cool when something like that happens. One of the things that really pisses me off is when you see streamers go and have a go at somebody on their stream and then go, oh, don't go on their stream, guys. Don't go on their stream, guys. Don't say anything. And it's like, you know, you just don't want to instigate that kind of thing to begin with. So, like, I'll have a look at the incident, but I'm not going to go and, you know, throw shade at the guy. It was obviously an accident, so that's it. We move on.
Fastest lap.
I don't use the brakes. It'll be a lot more exciting if I don't use the brakes, but it won't last long. Tom, I have no idea. You should be able to see a leaderboard on the screen there. If he's not in the top 3 or near me, then I don't know. I can only see the information that you guys can see. In fact, I see less than you guys do, so no idea.
The gap ahead is now 8.3.
I don't do much streaming. At the moment, I only stream the the league races and occasionally the community races as well, which are sometimes in Formula Cars. One of the things we're actually hoping to do soon is do a 1v1 or maybe even a combined championship or a competitive, what's the word? Cooperative championship in F1 2021 with Tom. We just haven't had the time. The entire setup.
That was at 218.29.
The entire setup, including everything, the PCs, the screens, is just a little bit over 100k Aussie.
Alright, well, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 8.0 seconds.
It's 9:16 p.m. here at the moment.
Your refuel window will open on lap 11. It'll close on lap 12.
There's a page on our website to join the league. If you go on boostedmedia.net, there's a page there. You can't join for this season because it's already full, but we might have to boot some people out that haven't been showing up for races to make room for people that actually want to race. So we'll see. The new Evo is not all that much different from the old one. It kind of just feels like a tyre model upgrade, really, to be honest with you. That's why they did it for free. They reimbursed or credited the accounts of the people that had bought the old one, I think, because there wasn't enough of an upgrade to justify making everybody buy the car again. Oh, I'm sorry that it's turned out to be a boring race, guys. I was really looking forward to a good battle with Tom, but unfortunately that is the nature of streaming. You can't control what happens in the race. I'm sorry it's not more than just running laps, Captain. I was hoping that we'd be battling, but
The gap in front is now.
at least we get to do
5
some
seconds.
laps together. Would you guys like to see more of this kind of stuff? Like, I mean, I could probably get away with streaming more of the sort of practice sessions and stuff that I do if you guys are interested. I just don't want to, you know, dilute the content on the channel. Maybe it's better to do it on Twitch or something. But, like, I don't want to be spamming subscribers with irrelevant content all the time. But if you guys are into it, I could definitely stream this kind of stuff. Not all the time, but whenever, you know, wife and kids are asleep and I don't have other stuff I need to do. It's just not practical for me to stream very often because I'm usually busy doing other things. I think a lot of people have the impression that I sit playing video games all day, which is certainly not the case.
The gap's come down to 9.5 seconds.
I haven't streamed on Twitch in years, actually. Like, it'd only be, like, I wouldn't be able to do it like guys like Dan Suzuki and Gamer Muscle do or anything like that. It'd be like simply just streaming something that I would be doing anyway, kind of thing. Rather than setting it up specifically for the purpose of streaming, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't want to dilute the main channel with, you know, just, I guess, anything that doesn't have a specific purpose, if that makes sense. No, I definitely don't have the ability to stream daily. I don't know how you, reach that conclusion.
Into the chicane.
I'm lucky to spend, you know, 4 or 5 hours actually driving outside of reviewing gear, which, you know, if anything, that makes me worse because it's different and it resets my muscle memory constantly. That's actually not a bad idea, actually, deleting the content after the stream so it's not diluting. That's not a bad idea at all, actually. Hadn't thought of that. Probably be smarter to do it on Twitch, though, I'd say. Or like on the Clips channel, maybe, something like that. Whoa. Nick, I don't like cricket, I love it. Is that the right answer? You might be too young to know what the hell I'm talking about. No, look, I used to be right into cricket when I was a kid, probably up until I was about 14, and then just kind of lost interest. I just don't have the time to sit and watch a match, you know?
The gap in front has increased to 9.5 seconds. P16. Okay, well, that's half distance. We think about 5 laps of fuel left.
Alright, we're going to have to come in for fuel at some point too. So I should probably start thinking about how much fuel I need to put in. I didn't even think of that. I'll figure it out on the next lap. I've got my fuel panel up.
Track temps
Cookie Monster.
24 Celsius.
Yeah, I think it's like once you're not able to routinely watch something like that, you don't know who any of the players are. You don't have a vested interest in the in the outcomes. It just kind of gets boring. It's like MotoGP for me. I used to be a massive MotoGP fan when I was a kid, more so than F1. Like we used to go to the races at Eastern Creek and everything here in Australia, and then I just didn't have time for it anymore, and now I'm at the point where I barely know who any of the riders are, so I just, like, even though the races are exciting, I don't really care about the outcome, so it doesn't have that level of interest for me that F1 has. Euro Truck Simulator, I got given a copy of that about 4 years ago by a guy at work, and I never even took it out of the plastic packaging. I just don't have any interest in it. Like, it just doesn't appeal to me, I'm afraid. It's not that I think there's anything wrong with it.
Got about 4 laps of fuel left.
I just like going fast. We need to get Jill back in the sim, actually, Adam. Yeah, that's funny because her sister's name is Rachel. Her name's Jill. I'm just going to add some fuel here while I'm going down the straight.
9.0 seconds.
I'm just going to add 30 litres. That'll be enough. It'll be more than enough, but I'm out of contention here anyway, so. She's, when we went into lockdown, Jill became basically responsible for the kids' schooling because the kids weren't allowed to go to school either. So when that happened, obviously her ability to get in the sim and spend any time learning and practicing just completely disappeared. But now the kids are back at school, we are keen for her to do it again. That's okay, Adam, don't worry about it, man. I figured her name too. Although calling her sister's name is probably not a good idea. I might get in trouble if I do that. Alright, tell it to replace tyres too. Okay, so we're going to get new tyres and some more fuel. We might try and set a couple of hot laps, I think. May as well replace them now, just do it now.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed
Alright.
limit is 60.
I'm not going to worry about anything to do with pit limiters and all that sort of stuff on the entry because I'm so far behind anyway, it doesn't matter.
We We estimate 3 laps of fuel left.
4 minutes remaining. Actually, I don't need anywhere near as much fuel as I've taken on, but it doesn't matter.
Cheers.
Okay. Time over here now is 9:30 p.m. Isle of Man is absolutely insane. Alright, changing tyres. We'll try to put in a couple of quick laps at the end here. Might have actually made it to the end on that fuel load, but doesn't matter. I'll try and do a fast lap for you guys to see if we can get a 2:16 again.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Make sure we're not.
You up now, you've let me through. That's great.
Alright, we got clear track. Let's do it. Yeah, I've got F1 2021. We did a review of it a little while back. I haven't played it since the review because I just haven't had time, but we were saying just before, one of the things I'd like to do is a series with a cooperative championship with Tom, so we might try and organise something. It's just finding the time. Yeah, it definitely is a different breed of person that does Isle of Man.
On well. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
Whoa, cold tyres. Hold on to it. Yeah, it's funny how like things like rally driving and Isle of Man still exist, and nobody really, everybody accepts the danger and just moves on. Like particularly rally, and how close they allow the spectators to stand to the track. And yet, other sports are like, no, we can't allow that, it's too dangerous. Like F1 in particular has gotten so safety focused, which, I'm not saying it's a bad thing by any means, but it's just interesting the disproportionate regard that's given to safety between different forms of motorsport. Like, can you imagine if there was a track that, like even just with Spa, like this track, you get a couple of really bad accidents there in Eau Rouge and everybody's going, oh, the track's too dangerous. It's like, have you seen rally? Pardon me. Alright, let's try and set a decent lap now.
P17.
Yeah, I think the crowd are probably in more danger than the drivers in rally a lot of time. It's pretty insane. He got it, Bone Painter got it. I don't like cricket. How long ago was that? I'm trying to, that must have been the 80s, right? 80s or 90s? Early 90s? Maybe even, it might have even been the 70s, I don't know.
There's an incident in the chicane. We think it might be Butler.
Alright, final lap. Now I suppose, yeah, the official, I never really thought about that, yeah. Because I suppose
lap time was 2:17.
there's so many access points for crowds at rally, it's not like it's gated like a racetrack. So yeah, I honestly never really considered that. But yeah, you're right, that would be the reason why, because they can't control it. Other than patrolling the stages, I suppose, which is still, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it must have been the 80s Cookie Monster, I think. Yay, another car, finally. Again, apologies, it's been a really boring feature race. Just the nature of racing and streaming, unfortunately. And it's completely taken us out of contention. We weren't really in contention anyway, to be honest, but it's completely taken us out of the championship in the league as well.
Right side. Clear right.
Blue flag.
The other thing I was going to ask you guys while you're here is who would be interested in seeing a Forza Horizon 5 video. I'm thinking about buying it and just seeing what happens if I put it on the rig. I know it doesn't have proper triple screen support, but I thought it might still be fun because, I mean, Dirt Rally 2 looks pretty good on here and that doesn't have triple support either. So let me know if it's something you'd be interested to see. There we go, race over, dead last. Oh well.
17th place. That's it. We're done.
Let's have a quick look at replays and stuff. We'll have a look at that first lap, see how it went. Where did Tom end up as well? Where is he? Finished 11th by the looks of things, so he must have had an incident as well because he was right up there at one point.
That's the shortest burn I've had on iRacing, thanks to no fuel.
What happened?
Good fun, boys.
I went to do a post-race burnout. I got about what?
Oh right, you ran out of fuel.
20 meters, and that was all the tank had left.
Oh well, at least you know you calculated your fuel perfectly.
As it turns out, yes. I had like 0.7 across the line. At 0.2, the Lamborghini says I'm out.
All right, let's have a look at lap 1. From the, let's go blimp. We'll just quickly have a look at lap 1 here, I think, and then call it a day because I'm pretty tired. Gonna have an early night, I think. Thanks for sticking around, though, guys. Again, apologies that the feature race was a bit of a snooze fest.
What am I missing?
Post-race, down the old pits for Matthew Caldwell on his...
Let's actually use a view where we can see.
Net code, you say?
Well, I don't see anyone that he could have hit.
So we had a really good run here, down the outside. Oh, just the tiniest little tap, and oh, bam. That was the end of that. All right, let's go back to the front of the race here, up to the leaders.
The right way now, but now I can't drive.
We'll go up to Boothie, I think. So he's got Tom behind him. You want to see some... I'm not very good at drifting. Why is this view like in the trees? It's just like, here, have some trees. Yeah, it's funny because like so many people in the sim racing world complain about how, you know, Forza isn't a sim game, so they're not interested. But I can tell you, when Forza Horizon 5 came out, like the other day when pre-release happened and all the people that had the premium edition got it, my views on the channel dropped by half. Like literally the views dropped by half. So obviously there's a lot of crossover there. People just don't like to admit it. But I mean, I don't see the problem with having fun. Like you don't have to do serious simulation all the time. So I'm keen to check it out. Dirt Rally 2 you can use on triple screens, but it doesn't have the projection correction, so it doesn't compensate for the angles and everything. Alright guys, well, I think I might call it a night, have an early one, get some sleep. There's Tom sending. Oh, Tom goes for the send. Wow.
Hey, boss, you couldn't avoid that, bro.
Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night. I will see you in the next one. We'll be back with a community race in... I'm going to turn that volume down a little bit there. We'll be back with another community race in 2 weeks' time. We'll put the details up on the Discord as well as on the... we'll put it up, we'll post it on the channel in the community section as well. We've got a bunch of really exciting stuff coming up. Some Black Friday content. We've got the Acid Tech pedal review happening soon, or the first look I should say, at the pre-production sample that we have on the way. We've got the Mozza Sim Racing Ecosystem review coming this week as well, so that's exciting. Another weekly Ferrari Challenge race as well. Let me know as well what you think I should do next season. We're starting to get towards the tail end of the current season now. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We've still got 200 people watching. Really do appreciate the support. And yeah, all right, guys. See you later. Bye.
So